Welcome to the House of Faith and Fashion. I'm your host, Toby Rubenstein, author of the best-selling series, The House of Faith and Fashion. I am delighted that you're all visiting me in my home today because I have two really special visitors that have advice needed to elevate your personal style. First, I'll be visited by photographer, hair and makeup artist, and owner of Lizz Glam Beauties, Iris Hyde. She's going to share all of her tips about how to get yourself together, even if you're a pageant girl. And if you're unfamiliar with her work, look no further because she's a woman responsible for my look every single week. I have another personal friend of mine all the way from Serbia. The international pop star Didi J will be here to visit. She is a fashion icon, it girl, always in the front row of all the fashion shows in Paris and New York. And she herself is a major pop star. So she's a true fashionista. Get ready to elevate your style because both of my visitors have a keen sense for the aesthetics, both in fashion and in beauty. But speaking of aesthetics, you know that I have to do my fashion hallelujah moment. And I'm going to tell you, shout out to Palm Royale. Fashion hallelujah moment this week is Palm Royale is here to stay. It is a great show. It is a great fashion influence that I'm telling you, it's the next Barbie. But the show just premiered the end of March and already has the fashion industry buzzing. So take out your Poochie girls. Take out your Lily Pulitzer. Take out your Kenneth J. Lane bracelets and take out your fabulous shades. Oh my God, because we're all having a Palm Royale moment. Don't go far. When I return, my first visitor of the day is Iris Hyde. She'll be here to help you glitter and shine and get your glamour going on. She's going to share with you her passions of photography and makeup and get ready to be Palm Royale.
If you are ready to keep your hair, scalp, skin, and lips hydrated this season, our vegan and gluten-free all-purpose moisturizers are just for you. Carefully formulated with fine ingredients to purify and nourish the skin and scalp at the same time without harsh chemicals. Shop It's Made For Me today. The end result will be strong, healthy hair and smoother, softer, clearer skin.
Say goodbye to signs of aging and inflammation caused by an imbalance in the trillions of microbes on your skin's microbiome surface. The Dermabiome Collection by Glam Beauty is a groundbreaking blend of science and nature designed to restore your skin's delicate ecosystem and soothe skin irritation, offering a one-of-a-kind solution not found elsewhere on the market. Glam Beauty, changing lives, one face at a time.
Welcome back to the House of Faith and Fashion. Today is all about elevating your style. And right now I'm being visited by the beauty expert, my personal friend and makeup artist and hairstylist. But she's also a photographer, owner of Lizz Beauties. Please welcome Iris Hyde. Welcome to the House of Faith and Fashion.
Hi, Toby. Hello, everybody.
Oh my God, Iris.
Hi.
You're the official makeup artist and sponsor for the show. You're the face that everyone sees at the end of the show, and you're so fantastic. And a lot goes into this glam look every week. A lot goes into this. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you like to tell our visitors out there what it's like to work to get this?
Well, it's a huge privilege. I do want to thank you to being part of the show, being part of the Connect Network TV also, and being part of the House and Faith of Fashion. The name says it all. You have faith and you got fashion. A little shush, like you say, your favorite word.
Absolutely.
Yes. So it's been amazing because you have taught me a lot of things. Even though, we have the separate faiths, but at the same time, we're very united. We're very together. There's a lot of love. And also I've learned a couple of tips and tricks about fashion. I've never been much into the fashion world, and but I always loved it. I just didn't know how to tailor things, and just being connected with you. It's a personal friend, mentor. I've learned many things from you, and so I can say a thousand things, but it's just a huge privilege to be part of
Oh,
Faith
thank you. And
Fashion.
thank you for making me beautiful enough to have the confidence to do this, because I don't think people understand. Actually, I think all women understand. If you
Yes.
don't look good, you're not going to have a good day. And certainly in a TV show, if you don't look good, you are not going to perform well in front of the camera and have the confidence that you need to pull something like this off. So, but when did you discover your passion for the beauty industry? When did this happen?
So since I was a little girl, I've always loved, I remember my mom used to be on my case. I always like to have my nails done, my hair done, and all that. And, in the Latin community, we are, and I know not everybody, but a lot of it comes into, we're brought up as, you have to work, you have to be the mom, you have to be, in the house, the cleaning, the hubby, and all that stuff. But I always felt different, and those were not important to me. Or I mean, I don't want to sound bad, but they weren't. I was always into art, the creativity, the colors, and all that stuff, and I'd always loved it. And then the hair too, a little twist, here, to me, just the fact of seeing that, that's the way I relax. That's my stress relief. And then when I see somebody that after I'm done with, my art, just to see the face, the
Yeah.
expression,
Mhm.
yeah. So that's how I got into it. And then when I was before I got into working, that I said this is what I'm going to do, I was always carrying my little kit at work, and everybody was always like, Liz, do my makeup. Come on, do my makeup. So my coworkers were the first ones that I started, doing makeup on.
You offer so many services at Liz Glam Beauties. Can you share with the audience what that is?
Yes. So I do the hair and the makeup. I do airbrush makeup. A lot of artists don't do that, and I'm trying to, always recommending it because it's amazing, the flawless look of it. Yeah, and then now I'm, getting into the photography.
Yes, I mean everybody. Liz Glam. We'll get into that afterwards because we're going to make some surprise announcements.
Yes.
But Liz is also an incredible photographer, which allows her the unique ability to see the picture in total. She sees you through the eyes of the beauty expert. So she knows what makeup works. She knows how your hair is supposed to work. But then she also takes it another step because she knows how the lighting and the photograph and the film works. So you've got somebody that gives you the correct overall complete look, which is very valuable as opposed to being either one of them. You're the ultimate combination, like the House of Faith and Fashion. You are glamour and photography. So it's a great combo. But you've also worked on beauty pageants. So what
Yes.
was that experience like?
Okay, so it's been a privilege, and to me, I like to say privilege because we it's not a day-to-day thing, and when we finally get to experience this with pageants, for me, have been amazing because I'm able to connect with all types of girls. Um, the same thing when I do bridal or I do photo shoots, but with the girls, I've worked with a lot of young ones, teenagers, and just to see their faces, they have a dream, they
Yeah.
have faith on something,
Yeah.
and being part of that, being able to be behind the scenes, to glam them up,
Hmm.
it has been a privilege for me. I've worked with a great company, Team Flawless, which they do that. Victoria Duke Beauty also does pageants, and it's just been an honor for me to work with all these girls.
Well, how long you been doing the photography part, by the way, that you combined it? Did that
So
come
the
after?
photography I started about a year ago. I've always loved photography, the same thing as makeup. In my family, I am the one that they reach out when they need pictures because
Hmm.
I have pictures of everybody
Right.
from many, many years. So I've always, with my phone and everything. But then being in the industry of hair and makeup and everything, I said, this is something that I can finally do. I've and said to myself, everything combines, everything connects. And I had the faith that sooner or later, it was going to happen. And it did. I got into it about a year and a half ago.
Well, I
And
hope you don't mind if I share a personal story, but I did a photo shoot for a Palm Beach magazine, Metropolitan magazine in Palm Beach, like 2 years ago, and I had hired a very famous photographer, and Liz came recommended to me as the makeup artist, and Liz with her phone and her direction did better photographs than the photographer. And then who my girlfriend was there with me at the time, who was also very, very connected in, especially in events. She's an event planner. She said, "Oh my God, we just need Liz. That's all we need, Liz." So next photo shoot, the time after, which was for the book, the second book, and Iris Iris, the photographer, is has many, many pages in Houghton Holy. I just said, "Hey, just let me go to the complete package because that's what you are,
yes.
absolutely the complete package." But now you have expanded into your other brand, which is boudoir photography, but in a really, really special way. So can you please explain to our audience what that is?
So I named it Rêve Boudoir. Rêve is French. It means dream. And the reason why I wanted to get into that is because a lot of us women, we're moms, we're wives, we're cleanings, we're nurses, anything. We do it all. But one thing that we always forget is, it's about us. We are so busy making everybody happy, doing everything for everybody, and we
You just
forget.
want to do something for you to make you feel better.
Exactly. So that's when I come in and I said, what the best way to do it is I combine my hair and makeup experience, and then now into the photography. I can provide that. I can capture that moment, create a perfect moment for you, for a woman that has just forgotten how beautiful she is. And then I create an experience. I want you to have an experience and then look back at these pictures and it's like, wow, how gorgeous I am.
That's
And
so
it's
nice.
hair and
That's
makeup.
so special. That's what makes you so special. But before we go, can you please tell everybody how to find you? I mean, how do you find this fabulous person, Liz?
Yes.
And everything.
So for my hair and makeup website is lizzglambeauties.com. And then the Rev Boudoir is REV and also my social media is the same way. It's Instagram is Lizz Glam _ Beauties. And then for the Rev Boudoir is Rev Boudoir.
Yes, and or if you can't catch that, go to the end of the show and pay attention to her advertisement because she is one of the official sponsors of the House of Faith and Fashion. 3 quick questions, but you got to give me quick answers. How much faith do you need to be in business?
1000%, because
Okay.
faith is the complete trust and confidence of something or something, so you have to have it.
Absolutely. Do you think your talents are God-given, both in photography and
Yes.
Great. Okay. How do you dress for a house of worship?
You have to, with respect, and clean, so the proper way is with respect. You're going to the house of worship and you're going to honor God, and that's the way to represent yourself is with modesty.
Great answer. Great answer. And God, if you thank you for this. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you again for sitting down with me, Iris. It was a pleasure. To my faith and fashion viewers out there, sit tight because when I return from the short break, I'll be visited by fashionista, pop star, influencer, and the #1 it girl in Paris, Didi J. She'll be here to talk about her career in music, her front row access to every fashion show possible, and how she gets the designers to dress her even before she gets to sit in the front row. It's going to be great. And I'm so happy that all my friends are here visiting. See you soon.
Give me that faith. Give me that fashion. 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 Welcome to the house of faith and fashion.
Welcome back to the House of Faith and Fashion. I'm your host, Toby Rubenstein. I'm so excited for my visitor, my dear friend, and the Paris and New York fashion it girl, music artist, fashion designer, business owner, Didi J.
Hi, Toby. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited about our interview and your show, and I know it's going to be amazing.
Well, first of all, I have to just do a public bravo because you are a girl's girl. And I want to tell everybody how we met, that we met at my Paris fashion show at the Ritz during Paris Fashion Week. You were in the audience cheering me on even before you even knew me. And since then, you have attended my pre-order party again in Paris, even when I wasn't there. And you were my eyes and ears to make sure that everything went well with the producers. So you really are a girl's girl. And that's very, very special. But besides all that, Didi, you're an international pop star. Can you share your experience that you have with different artists like Iggy Azalea and Shaggy and who knows what you're working on?
Yeah, sure. First of all, I want to say thank you for having me at your show, and thank you for being my friend. You're such an amazing and inspiring person. And I really work hard on my career, like you said before.
Yes,
I always wanted to be a singer, a pop singer, and since I was a little young girl, I was singing at the mirror, and I was saying to my mom that one day I'm gonna be famous superstar like J-Lo, Britney, or Madonna. And that's how I started. I came to the US. I did my first song, Say No More, together with Shaggy. We did a video together in Miami, and it was such a vibe. He was impressed with my style, with my outfits, with my singing, and he said, "Yeah, we're gonna make a video together." And when we did that, it was like such a big support for me because I was starting there, and when I did my first US tour, all over 12 cities around the US, I got too many fans, and I was so excited that people love me in the States. And then I was working on more music. I've been working with Iggy Azalea. We have a song together. It's called Murcielago. And then I did a song, Flashing Lights, together with Andre Drummond. He's a famous basketball player.
yes.
And I was so excited about that. Yeah. And I'm still working on my music, of course. And besides
course.
fashion, I
Of
love
course.
it so much. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's so fantastic what you're doing. By the way, everybody should know that you're coming in from Serbia. So
Yeah.
We are very, very international here at the House of Faith and Fashion. But it's so obvious that music and fashion are two passions of yours. Can you explain how you navigate both so well?
Well, like I said, since I was young, I loved music and fashion, and it stayed for me all the time. When I do music, I always think how I want to look, what I'm gonna wear in the videos, and about my complete style, and I put it all together. So I think it goes perfect for me. And then when I go to all those fashion weeks, I watch all fashion shows. I enjoy the time. I love fashion, so those are like my two loves. And if you ask me which one I love more, I think music is the first one, but honestly, I cannot leave the fashion. So both of them.
But can you give us some of the top designers that dress you even before you hit the front row?
Yeah, I must say, Kobe Halperin.
Oh,
He's a very good friend of mine, and I love his designs. I think he's like a very passionate designer. Balmain also. Who else?
Burberry,
Yeah,
Marni.
very.
I can answer your question for you. Actually.
Yeah, you follow everything. So yeah,
Yes.
and Aura Tovu, they're Parisian, Paris haute couture designers. They're amazing. Also, they dress Madonna, J Lo, Lady Gaga, and many more. So I love them so much. So yeah, I have a lot of designers with who I work for some like fashion weeks, photo shoots, or I don't know, some red carpets or events. So yeah, I have a lot.
You have a lot, and your presence is beyond beautiful. So, can you
Thank
give
you.
three tips to our visitors to take with them to the next level? Like Didi, tell us how you go to the next level.
Well, you have to look good. You have to invest into your beauty. I think that's the most important. That you have like a healthy looking skin, hair, nails, and then besides that, you have to have your like own style, unique style. You have to be unique if you want to make it. If you want to be a superstar, even you if you're a model or a singer or a fashion designer, you have to have your unique style, and that's how you're gonna make it. And the third one is, I don't know, I think you have to follow trends, what's trendy, but anyway you still have to stay unique. So yeah, that's what
So
would I
you have
yeah
to make trends really your
yeah
own.
yeah
Right.
that's right.
Right. But when I'm going to get back to your first one, which is keep your skin and your beauty. So, of course, you would know about that because you have a cosmetic spa in Serbia and looking to expand. So, can you tell us about Didi J Beauty?
Yeah, sure. I always wanted to have a beauty center because I love beauty and I take care of myself all the time, doing facials, going to the like those treatments. And then I decided to open one in Serbia because I was born in Serbia, and that's how I started my career actually. And then very soon I have plans to open one in Soho, New York City.
Can't
Uh,
wait.
it's gonna be amazing
I'll
idea.
be there. I'll be there.
You because
I'll
I
be there.
already have a lot of fans from New York City, and I'm moving there soon, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna open one beauty center there. So hopefully you're gonna join me and do
Oh,
some things.
don't hopefully. You can
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
I will be there. There's no hope. It's done. I'll be there. Okay.
Thank you. So yeah, I think that a lot of people are gonna visit my spa there. So it's gonna be amazing and unique, like I am.
Didi, I got to ask you a question because you balance so many things and you're a mom and you're a wife. How do you keep all these balls up in the air?
Well, I'm a very good organized person. If you're very good organized, you can do anything you want. I mean, and if you love your job, that's the fact. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just thinking all the time what I'm gonna do today, how my day is gonna look, what I'm gonna wear. Even if I'm working in the studio on my music or about fashion, or I'm with my child, I want to take care of everyone and everything. So that's how I work all the time.
So you're the ultimate it girl in all avenues. Mommy, wife, business, fashion, music. Like
Yeah,
you are not a
definitely.
triple threat, you're a multiple threat, as they say. But
Thank you.
before you go, tell our visitors how can they find you? Where, tell me how many pages you have. Where's the best way of finding DDJ?
They can find me on my social media, especially on Instagram. It's Didi J Official. Also, I'm there on Threads. I'm there on X, TikTok. I do get ready with me videos all the time.
They're a
So,
lot of fun. Your get ready in the closet and put your
yeah,
outfits
yeah,
together.
yeah. That's very popular. I have like a millions of views.
Mhm.
You can find my songs on Spotify, my features with Shaggy, Gizelia, and many more. So yeah, and new music is coming out soon. So there's gonna be
That's
a lot.
great. Well,
lot of-
listen, you have like a similar background to me, except, that Bellman crocodile bag behind you is not lost on my vision. It's hard for me to concentrate on all those bags behind you. And then even I spy Elizabeth Sutton, like I
Yeah.
have myself. And
Yeah, it's a bag.
even just a little glimpse into those bags is like, and that perfume is just this is such an amazing treat. But before you go, I have 3 rapid questions for you.
Okay.
We got to do the faith part. This is how we connected.
Yeah,
Didi
sure.
J, how much faith do you need to be in business?
You have to you need to have a lot of faith to be in this business, especially in the music industry and fashion. You have to work hard, work all the time, follow your dreams, and never stop.
Do you think your talents are God-given? Music, all those talents, God gave you gifts, multiple gifts?
Yeah, I think I'm very talented for music and fashion. That's my life. I love that, and I'm gonna work on that like till the end of my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Please describe how a person should dress to a house of worship.
I mean, very elegant, covered, like long dress, nothing sexy. I wouldn't go there inside like too much sexy and, like nice.
Nice. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
you say
Style,
which
yeah.
is sometimes in contrary to some of your posts and fashion videos, you recognize that when you go to a house of worship, you dress differently than you do for a video, right? For a
Of
music
course.
video.
I'm a singer. I do that because of my videos. But when you go to some other places, of course, you must be dressed different. So that's normal for me.
That's wonderful. And I want to tell you that Kobe Halpern happens to be going to be the premiere of the next season that we're putting together. And he's a good friend of mine also. So, he's a wonderful, wonderful, incredible designer for Kobe Halpern, the brand, and Ungaro, because I know that you wear both of his brands.
Yeah, I love those.
So you're in New York with Kobe Halpern and you're in Paris with Ungaro. And I am so happy to see you again. And I'm very happy that we're friends. And I am really deeply thankful for you keeping an eye out for me in Paris. You're my Paris eyes. So
yeah, hopefully next time you're gonna be in Paris with me. So we're gonna go to those shows together.
Absolutely.
And
who knows? I was asked to walk again, so I think I'm going to do that again also.
Yeah, do it. Let's do it.
That's fun, though. So anyway, it's so wonderful to see you. You look great in orange. You look great with bangs. You look great with all those bags behind you, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for visiting with me here today at the House of Faith and Fashion. I hope that this visit left you just feeling great inside yourself. Thanks so much, and see you next week.
You're watching the Connect Network TV on the CW.